Hello my gorgeous viewers and welcome back to Lisa Monte. In today's video I am going to be addressing or talking about someone very special in my life, and that is the Holy Spirit. I know you've heard me talk about the Holy Spirit many times in my videos, and you're probably wondering why and how and what are you on about, who is this Holy Spirit? So in today's video I am going to be addressing the Holy Spirit as someone who is my guide in life, as someone who energizes me whenever I need the energy to keep living, smiling. Okay, so I was thinking for this particular video whether to give a lecture on who I found out the Holy Spirit to be, or I could focus on who the Holy Spirit is in my life, what He does for me, rather than, creating contradictions, making my opinions too strong, confusing your faith maybe. So I thought, right, scratch that, I won't do that. Rather, I'll focus on what the Holy Spirit does for me in my life. And with that said, I'm going to focus on the Holy Spirit as a gift for all who choose to believe in the Trinity. So that is God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit. And there's plenty of evidence of this in the Bible. You'll read especially in John chapter 20 verse 21. This is just after Jesus had just been resurrected. He came to his disciples and was talking to them, and I think the disciples were, a bit afraid to be left alone to continue their tasks on earth. And God was like, don't worry, you won't be alone. And He told them, receive the Holy Spirit. And I take that as a gift to all of us. And in the Bible, the Holy Spirit is mentioned as someone who gives you energy, someone who keeps you company, someone who is with you all the time. So the Holy Spirit is pretty special, especially when you recognize that He lives within us. There are many ways we can show that the Holy Spirit lives within us. John chapter 14 verse 17 shares with us a conversation that Jesus had with His disciples. Right before His death, He told His disciples that He would send the Holy Spirit to be with them. He made it clear that the Holy Spirit would not only be with them, but would live within them. So this means the Holy Spirit lives within us. So now we know that the Holy Spirit lives within us. If the Holy Spirit was to be seen, what would it look like? I think this would be the image of the Holy Spirit for me. Unstoppable, like these tall, sharp mountains. Consuming, as in it helps me absorb all of the energy I need to create more energy. Passionate, to help me discover my purpose in life and then help me do what I love. Bright, like the sun that creates enough light to brighten even the darkest moments in my life. Pure, to allow forgiveness into my life. Hot, to help me feel the warmth and the love of God. And wild, giving me the strength to be brave when I am alone. For me, The first sign of depression would be when, and I have been through this, okay, when I have days that even the sound of my family, the sound of my friends just become that annoying that I just want to scream or lock myself away. And when these happen, when these days happen, what I usually do is just slowly remove myself from whatever interaction I was having, excuse myself and be like, I have to do this because, so I come up with an excuse and they will be fine with it. But are you? Am I fine with it? No, because when I go away and lock myself, what do? I cry. I regret from removing myself from a social interaction. It is not healthy. So, and that is when the Holy Spirit should, and not just should, it does come and rescue me, which I'll talk about in a later scene. But have you ever felt like that, and then suddenly you hear from a guy that you're crazy about, okay? And it could just be a message or a phone call or just a message. You hear from them and suddenly your world becomes interesting again. You see the light again. You want to interact with people again. What is that? I thought you were depressed. That's what I keep telling myself, right? Oh my God, why just a minute ago you were crying over something so simple, a small misunderstanding maybe, and now suddenly your world is interesting. What is that? Do we need some vitamins or something? Were we lacking some animal products? Maybe. So what I've come to realize is that instead of having that message from someone I'm crazy about, okay, why do I need that? Why can't I feel amazing again by myself? And I've come to realize that that cannot be achieved unless I realize that the Holy Spirit lives within me. And that is something special to realize, because when you do that, your life will become brighter. You will see beauty wherever you go. You won't just find it in you. You will find it in other places, and that will give you energy to keep smiling, to keep living, enjoying, and just feeling that you don't need that assurance from someone to make you feel special. Okay, so the Holy Spirit, learning to recognize that He lives within us as a gift to all of us, to keep us company, to keep us appreciate life, is pretty special. And it is someone that will help you, drag you out from that room of depression and bring you out, help you enjoy your families again, help you enjoy that interaction with that maybe what you thought was annoying, help you enjoy that, and not just have that one message from someone you're crazy about, although that could be the Holy Spirit too. But you know what I mean, right? Learning to recognize that you have the energy within you to make yourself feel better, to make yourself feel amazing again, excited again for things that weren't a couple of minutes ago. Realizing that gift can do that for you is something we should all, find the key and open it, because waiting for that one message from a guy that you're crazy about might never come. I think I've said enough. Until you see me next time.